I am talking with Jason Brenner from Upper Deck Entertainment. And Jason, I see you've got another expansion for Marvel Legendary.
If you want to call it that, sure. It can be considered an expansion, but it's definitely a standalone.
Oh, so it's a standalone. Okay.
It's a standalone in the fact that it comes with starting hands and a new board.
Wow.
And by board, I mean rubber playmat.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we changed it up. It's no longer coming with the square board. We're now, I think, I don't have it out here, but look, it's a rubber playmat. A little bit bigger than the standard size. It ends up being like 14 by 27. No, 14 by 33.
Really?
So it's a little bit bigger, yeah. It's crazy.
So is it laid out any differently? Or?
Slightly. Here, I'll show you. We have a board over here that's kind of an example of it.
Okay.
So I've got 3 attack, and I've got 3
There's still a city,
so my 3
which is
attack,
that top
take
row.
out these 2 guys.
So you can see, like, with what we call now adversaries. And we have adversaries and allies. We don't have villains and heroes anymore. Because obviously the whole
his fight effects
concept of villains is we've switched it up. You're playing as the bad guy versus the good guy. So it was weird to call named heroes like Iron Man and Spider-Man villains. So now we call them adversaries. And we call that allies, which are your Brotherhood, your Magneto, your Doc Ock, your Venom. Those are allies.
He has an ambush effect.
Okay? So don't worry, we put a really cool naming chart in the instructions so people cannot get confused.
Nice. Okay, that'll work.
But look, the layout is still the same. I mean, you still have your ally deck, your adversary deck, your bystander deck. We now have bindings instead of wounds because, trust me, it works with the game. You hand out bindings, you don't hand out wounds. We have plots instead of schemes. We have commanders instead of masterminds because our commanders are Nick Fury, Odin, Doctor Strange, Professor X. So Mastermind's a little bit more evil sounding and crazy, so Commanders just sounds way more heroic. Instead of the HQ we have the lair because that's where the allies live, is in the lair because they're all bad.
This will give you 2 attacks.
Yeah.
But we've added something called the new recruits, which is a new card stack. Basically those are like the street level guys who are trying to get into Hydra. And so in doing so, you can recruit them. When they come out of your hand, they go actually back into that stack. You introduce some cool effects there when that happens, and it makes the gameplay a little, actually, way more interesting.
So the first thing happens.
So that's kind of like an overview. There's also a lot of new keywords that we have, like dodge, there's overrun. We have one that's really nasty called demolish. And demolish does exactly what you think it does. It demolishes your hand.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
2 of these guys got
That's
overruns.
pretty nasty.
2 to the 11 that we've got.
What is a vault? This is kind of like Legendary growing up. This phase of Legendary really shows that the game is evolving. Like some of the new cards are just so incredibly dialed in, man.
So you have to have enough guys in the room in order to
put the first course out, it was great. Everybody loved it. But I mean, it's pretty safe. And then we started going to Dark City, where we got a little harder, and then we got a little edgier, fan forward, and Spider-Man came out, and everybody saw Feast, and was like, oh, my head's exploding, I don't know what to do. And now, I mean, this is really like a next evolution of the game. I mean, it's not just more of the same that we've been doing. This is just it's a different way to play.
In order to draw.
The coolest thing,
so you discard the card with dodge.
It is not specific to the set. It's that now this set is 100% compatible with every other set we've done.
Really?
Yes. So you can now combine all of them. You can have heroes and villains playing together against Professor X. You can have like Magneto leading the X-Men. You can have like the Age of Apocalypse, scheme going on. It's crazy. So you can do all kinds of stuff now where until this set came out, that was an impossibility. There was no Magneto playable card. It was just a villain that you just attack. Now he has effects. You can play him. It's crazy. So all the possibilities are now so huge. Yeah, it's
so
cool.
Villains is out now.
It's not out now. It's out in about 2 weeks. July 2nd.
Nice.
Yeah.
So in time for Comic Con.
Says each player reveals the top card of their deck.
Yeah, it'll be in time for Comic Con. We will have it, and it'll definitely be a Gen Con.
Yep.
What else?
Top card of your deck.
What else you guys got going on?
1 or more.
Well, let's see. Obviously, we have Legendary Encounters that's coming out at Gen Con is where it's going to release.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be releasing at that show. We wanted to have a demo here. We were trying, but it just wasn't in the cards, literally. Because we were trying to scramble to get this out, and it was the whole thing. So we're going to have it for sale launching at Gen Con.
Okay.
And it's going to be killer, man.
Yeah?
It's going to be really cool. Yeah, it's a good game. Predator, we have a couple Predator games coming out in 2015. One of them is a brand new experience we haven't done yet. The other one may or may not be an expansion to the Alien game. We'll see. I mean, who does an Alien game and doesn't do a Predator expansion?
Right, that's true.
Then, of course, we have Firefly, which I'm pretty stoked about.
Now, yeah, I haven't heard of this one.
Oh, well, I've had my little hand here, something that no one's seen before. Oh, you've seen enough. That is a prototype of the Firefly Dice I'm going to be showing during the show. I'm just waiting on, I'm getting elements delivered to me, like, literally at the show. So I got one element this morning, I'm waiting for another element this afternoon. Once I get them all, I'll be able to actually sit down and do a demo of Firefly Dice.
Really?
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Yeah.
All right.
And then we
get me back over here.
Yeah, exactly. And don't forget, we also got The Crow next year, coming out in 2015.
Really?
So that's going to be huge. Yeah, The Crow, you know, everybody based off the cool Eric Draven movie and all that. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Huh. Now I see Guardians of the Galaxy over there. What's up with that?
Yeah, well, I mean, we have the Marvel movie license.
You're right.
And we have a really cool trading card set based on the movie, because the movie's obviously going to be awesome. It's going to be the new hotness. We have that's coming out right around the movie launch. So look for that in retail and at hobby. It's going to be really good. And we have a couple other very, very top secret things that I cannot talk about right now.
Keep them guessing.
By Gen Con, I should be able to make some really good announcements.
When are we going to see Agent Coulson make an appearance as an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
There is no limit to the number of
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, I don't know. Maybe sometime in the near future. Maybe, perhaps.
Okay.
Not out of the question.
All right. Well, I'm going to get a shot of the box here first.
Yeah, yeah.
Before I finish it off. There we
Again,
go.
all new art. 550 cards in this set.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So there's just a ton.
There is legendary villains.
Yeah.
And Jason, thanks a lot.
Anytime, dude.
All right.